Hello, this is Beyond here, and in this video we're going to speak about the new way to trade the Forex market. And to trade the Forex market using this new method is completely different from what you probably have heard before in trading the market. And the beauty about this method is that it is much easier and has the potential to give you a much higher profit margin trading the market. Now, if you want a detailed explanation and a detailed breakdown of the full system of how to do this, you can go to daleforex.com. That's daleforex.com. Now, before I reveal the new method, let me just tell you what the old method is. Now, the old method, and it has been taught to traders over the years. From I started trading over 15 years ago, I've been hearing this old method. Now, the old method is to set up your charts, sit in front of a screen roughly 2-3 hours a day, and capture very small pip movements in the market. So you'll capture 20 pips, 30 pips, a 30 pip move, a 40 pip move maybe. That would be a huge move for the day. And essentially watch your setups throughout the day and pounds throughout the day. Now, that method, it involves a lot of high frequency trading, and it involves a lot of screen time, and essentially it involves a lot of stress on the trader. And traders who use this method are rarely effective. It's rare that you find a trader who can do this and do this properly. Now, what you are looking for in the Forex market is a method that you can use even if you have a job or you have something else to do. You want to make money. You want a method to make money in the market without having to stare at the screen 3, 4, 5 hours a day. And that is what the new method entails. If you want a detailed breakdown of how this method is done, the exact system of how it's done, you can go to daleforex.com. That's daleforex.com, where you get a detailed breakdown of the method. Now, what is the new method? So, to summarize, the old method was a lot of screen time and capture small pip movements in the market. Now, the new method is less frequent screen time and capturing larger pip movements in the market. And how do we do this? We do this by following what the smart money is doing. If you bring up any Forex chart, what you will see large trends in the market. You'll see a market, for example, on the euro, you'll see a market move from 135 to 147. Or on the British pound, you'll see the market move from 140 to 125. These are 1,500 pip moves, 1,000 pip moves, 5,000 pip moves. You see them all the time in the market. And the reason why you see these trends in the market is because the smart money, the folks who have the capital to drive prices up, are on the buy or the sell side of the market. And if you follow what the smart money is doing, you can capture larger pip movements. And these pip movements can happen over a couple of days to a couple of months. So you don't really have to be sitting down in front of the screen in order to capture these large movements. And if you want a detailed breakdown of this, you can go to daleforex.com. Now, a thing I hear often is that folks will say, Beyond, well, if you're capturing larger pip movements, isn't it less profitable? But let's think about that really. If you are capturing 30 pip movements, which one is more, a 30 pip move or a 300 pip move? Obviously the 300 pip move. So the potential is there to make more money with the larger pip movements. Now, another objection that folks will say is, isn't it more risky? And that is where you have to know and time your entries specifically with this method. And if you can time your entries and enter at the correct time, you can then ride that wave all the way down and make much more money. And what your job as a trader will be to just monitor the market. You can check in once or twice a day, maybe. You can just look at the prices to see what's happening. And you can do this because you have a system of how exactly to capture these large movements in the market. So if you want a detailed breakdown of the system of how to do this, you can go to daleforex.com, and I have detailed a presentation. It's about 45 minutes that gives you step by step how the system works, and check it out for yourself and see if this system is not much better than the old method that has you stressed out in the market. So that's daleforex.com. Thank you very much for listening.